what's up? Welcome back to my channel. We're going to pick up our Christmas tree. We get a real one every year. We've never had a fake one, but I have to say that I have allergies, and so they usually tend to pick up during the winter season and sometimes the summer. However, this past summer I didn't really have any issues at all, and I know that I have a big dust allergy, and so cleaning my home and making it sure that it's dust free is a big deal, because earlier today and the other day when I was recording, my voice was even more raspy than this because of that reason. And so anyways, for the tree, I have a story time to tell you guys. A couple years ago, I would have to say it was, or even last year, I started coughing for 2 weeks straight, and I had no idea why I was coughing. And I thought I was just having another allergy episode, and then I thought I got sick, and so I went to the allergist. And then at the hospital where my allergist is at, they have this one entryway where you have to walk through this whole corridor. And then I ended up going to the other side by accident, whatever. And then I know that some doctors give, or most doctors give, a 15-minute grace period. And so that means they give you 15-minute leeway to get to your appointment if you're late. And then I ended up being like a minute or two over that grace period. And okay, sorry, but I ended up going on the wrong end. And that wasn't my fault, because when I called, they didn't tell me that they moved offices. So when I got to the office, there was a sign that said, go to this number. And I couldn't find it right away. So that was why I was 2 minutes over their grace period. In any case, they didn't help me. And so I went to my ENT, my functional doctor. I did this test called organic acid test. And I've done it before many times, but this time it showed that my mold marker was extremely high. And that just made sense, because we had our Christmas tree in my house for about 3.5 weeks, and you guys all know that Christmas trees end up dying, and so that's what it was doing clearly, and it was emitting like particles into the air that I was sensitive to, and so that's why I started coughing. And I just know that for a fact when it comes to allergies, because I've gotten the allergy test before where you get these little pricks, and it showed that I had an allergy to cats and dust, ragweed, and some mold. So I know that when there's been heavy rain, or even the seasons change from winter to spring when the snow's melting, that's when I feel the effects of it. So that's how I ended up putting the pieces together of the puzzle, that it was the tree. So right now we're gonna go pick up our tree, and that's our tradition. Every year we go around this time, and this time though, we are going to leave it out in the garage for a little bit longer and then bring it into our house a little later, because last year we ended up getting it earlier and then leaving it up until the first week of January, which is a holiday for us in the Greek Orthodox faith. And so no one's going to church right now, and we aren't, that is. And usually what you do is you bless the house with holy water and you take a branch from the tree. That's why we leave it up until the first week of January. However, things are changing and have changed. I have to say that I know people who have fake ones, and it's just as much work as a real tree. You have to store it correctly, and you have to put it away in a safe spot. So in our garage, we have the case of the chipmunks. I don't know what their deals are, but they like to live in our garage and sometimes destroy our stuff. So knowing my family, our tree would be destroyed if we got a fake one. So we're at the tree farm. Can we park here? So being that I'm high risk, I'm gonna stay a little bit at a distance, but there doesn't seem to be that many people out here right now. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit about what this tree farm is all about. Look how pretty this all is. So many different sizes of trees. So they come from the nearby state, and they bring them all here. There's not many people here right now, but they probably will end up coming. Whoa, there's a tree branch. Almost tripped on that. I think we found it. My glasses are already starting to fog up, and it's kind of hard to see, but I think we found our tree, and this is something that sort of brings normalcy back into everything, and I'm really glad that this tree farm ended up being able to come to give trees to people who want real trees. Alright guys, so we picked out the tree. I came in the car just because one of the guys that was helping had his mask below his nose, and we all know that's not the right way to wear a mask. Alright guys, we're home, and I just have to say, I don't know why people think it's okay when they're working, especially, to wear a mask like this and be helping people. Luckily it was outside, but it's okay. They weren't really by us at all, probably for a minute just to put the tree up into the car. But in any case, I just don't understand why you can't just take the 2 seconds to put it up like that. This is our tree. It's in our garage, and it's a balsam tree, and we named it Bernie. So, good night, Bernie. And with the branches, we make a really nice decoration. Well, my mom does. And I may show that to you guys and tell you how she does it.